Hello everyone, and let's have a look here and see where the markets are at the moment. We're looking here at the 4-hour chart of Ripple to the US dollar, and we can see here from the recent lows we're holding this kind of Fibonacci levels here, the 78.6 to 61.8, and apparently it's been taking over the second spot here recently, reclaiming the second spot just before beginning of the next rally here, they're writing. And but I mean, I think we all know that Ripple is one of the top 5 at least, compared to we're looking at the market cap, so that's really nothing extremely new. On the Bitcoin front, we have there's really nothing much going on over the last, well, since 2019 really. We're holding between this 4.2 let's call it 4,000 and 3,000 kind of thing, 3.3, and but it's kind of I think it's a key level here. If we look at if we just draw a simple Fibonacci level here, we can see that we have where is the level? Yeah, we're kind of still holding the 61.8 right at the line here. And of course, if we start to go lower here, we might see a dip down to the lower Bollinger, and if we kind of break above these lines here, we can see retest to these higher levels. And that's really about it at the moment from the chart perspective. You know, PIVX. Some news here that is out is WWF. They're launching here a blockchain tool to track food along the supply chain. I mean, this seems to be a big thing as well coming up, and I mean, we all know that VeChain and so on and others are using the blockchain for this purpose, but the World Wildlife Fund in Australia, they have now announced the launch of a supply chain tool that uses blockchain to allow businesses and consumers to track food items, according to a tweet today, and it will allow both businesses to track products they produce and consumers to view the origins of said products via a unique blockchain code at the product's point of origin. The platform distributes QR codes to products made by client corporations signing up to the scheme. The codes are then linked to a blockchain platform to allow consumers to check the origin and life cycle of the specific product. So I mean, this is a good thing if you're if you're selling eco-friendly products and so on, fruits, and that people can then check, is this really true? I mean, is it just some fake products from somewhere in Europe or elsewhere, or where is the actual origin of this product? So this is something that I think VeChain, they're already using for luxury products like wines and bags, and to kind of avoid this copycat mentality that they have, which is a huge problem in China especially, but I'm sure in other places as well. So that's good to see. And in November as well, a Swiss food manufacturer became the first one to use Ethereum blockchain to track fish products. So there are different blockchain products that can be used for this kind of purpose. And of course, in Switzerland, in Crypto Valley, in Zug, I mean, Ethereum is almost it's almost like a currency there now in this community, in that city. It's I think the mayor, about a year ago, he wanted to introduce it almost as a currency, that whenever you go somewhere in Zug, you can pay with Ethereum or maybe even other cryptos to pay for your food and so on, other things. Binance new fiat crypto exchange receiving overwhelming response, says the CEO, and they're saying here that this Binance.je is an exchange that, according to its official website, provides secure and reliable trading of the euro and British pound, and with Bitcoin and Ethereum, in addition to digital asset management services to users from around the world. Promising to bring a world-class trading experience, the exchange requires one to fulfill KYC requirements in order to open an account. I mean, this is standardized know your customer. As for trading, it offers two options, basic and advanced. But I think we kind of knew that Binance is in the forefront of this exchange kind of development. Will just be interesting to see now if they also, if there's a decentralized exchange maybe coming up that is worthwhile to trade on as well. And there's some news from Pivx as well. I mean, they updated here their kind of their goals, and they're comparing it to Amazon. You know, when Amazon first started, they basically only sold books, and then they kind of expanded to selling CDs and so on, and movies. And it was really after that it really kicked off for Amazon, where they're now selling, I mean, everything from anything you can imagine, right? So Pivx wants to be something similar. They're saying here they accomplished things that were otherwise impossible before our team found the solutions. For instance, no one else had managed to create a completely anonymous transactions through a proof of stake consensus model. And I mean, this is true. I mean, Pivx has been at the forefront. I mean, you can compare them to Dash or Bitcoin Cash or whatever, but they have a pretty good product blockchain. And they're saying we know what we are and where we're going. Not only that, but we want to help foster a community and team that is open, friendly, and welcoming to newcomers. And back in 2017, they did a major shift in our branding, and as a consequence, had major strides towards making Pivx a friendly and inclusive project. In the current cryptosphere social climate, this is by itself already a huge accomplishment. While other projects suffer from having toxic communities, as we've seen, we managed to become just the opposite. So the next stop, freedom. In recent months, I mean, we have all seen these payment processors like Stripe, PayPal, and Patreon as well now lately, which is what, via MasterCard, have shown that they are more than willing to censor free speech that comes in the form of financial transactions, so that they can keep up appearances and signal their virtue. I mean, they basically cut off anybody they think should be cut off. Somebody tells them something. With Pivx, we believe the privacy and freedom of expression are human rights and should not be taken away based on the whim of a corporate office trying to show off and say, look how virtuous we are by shutting down the speech of others. We believe that financial freedom belongs in everyone's pockets and should be available every day of the year. Screw you, bank holidays. So I mean, that's a good. I think it's a good update, and kind of puts Pivx as well. Gives Pivx kind of a mission statement as well that is clear, and so people in the community can understand where it's going, kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's about it for now, and stay cool, guys.